Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Thursday night GT1 for the final time this season at the Nürburgring. As we watch Sean screw it all up. Nothing to play for, I think, in GT1. I think that's wrapped up. Unlike last night, where it went down to the final evening. Can't park there, mate. No, it's not going to stop them though. That was a hell of a race last night. Yeah. I knew it was. I knew it was sort of over before that evening. It was never really finishing far away from Sai over the course of the season. So I'm happy that I finished ahead of the champion in both races. So technically he's washed. But yeah, did what I could. Did you tell Pagani he's a wanker for pushing you off? Well, and I said this to Pagani because we went and looked back at it on replay. In replay and on the stream replay that Unsafe had, it looked a whole lot worse. Like of Pagani hoofing me out of the way than what it felt like to me on track. But by that point my tyres were going to shit, and it was only going to be a matter of time before he got past. I understand he wanted to try and catch up with Tom, and I was just a casualty of society. But yeah, it was. I felt like I was already going out wide. Maybe not to that degree. I don't know. But yeah, on the replays, it looks like I get a bonk from Pagani. Anyway, doesn't matter. Size champ. It was a good season, close season. He just had a better end to it. The last 3-4 rounds, they've kind of gone his way. So it is what it is. 10 drivers, is that it? Fuck it hell, alright. Blue flag was farming GT2, so you're a champ in my eyes. Oh, I appreciate that, Bolts. Appreciate that. I feel the same, to be honest. Right, Lee should be first out on track. So, 10 drivers. Dusty is in covering for Andy, I believe. Aaron, as we know, is not making it because reasons. His game is shagged. And a stewarding decision has eliminated one man for a race ban. Update that good? Oh yeah, update. That's going to be a big factor, I think. Judging from some feedback I've heard from some practice laps that have been done, some people are liking the update. Some people are thinking it is absolutely horrendous. It seems the Porsche is now slower around the Nordschleife than it was last night. And this is the GT1, guys. Bear in mind. that are now going round. So yeah, it doesn't feel good, is what I'm personally told. I think Unsafe said he quite liked it, so we'll have to see how Unsafe does in the Porsches. I don't know how much of an impact it's going to have on Group 4. The Group 4 race is just going to be a short race anyway, so it's not going to be as critical as the Porsche race around the Green Hell. So we shall have to wait and see. Evening, Jeff. Unlucky this season, mate. Driven really. Oh, thanks, Mikey. Yeah, it was driven all right, I suppose. Just went to shit at the end. Evening, Aaron. Oven has joined from shitting, I believe. So he will miss qualifying and will start at the back. Did Biggle sort his force feedback out? Or God knows. So modest. Yeah. Well, did what I could, didn't I? You know, I finished ahead of the guy in both races last night, but it's not enough to overcome an 11-point gap, is it? But yeah, as for Biggles, no. I saw him do some practice laps and he was a little bit raggedy, so I think he's still trying to get used to it. Thought this was an official FTRL broadcast. How come you know shit, Jeff? I don't know shit, mate. I don't know shit. T. Smith into provisional pole with a 33.5. Shocker. Yeah, that was absolutely fine. GT2. Why? What was it? White went to last week and won by a handful of points. Indeed. Yeah, can we get the standings for GT2 during the course of this race? Just to know what the actual final gap was. The final points gap. Or did someone work it out? Pushed each other the whole... Yeah, but there was just points where Sai was by far and away the better lap times. Like in the race yesterday, I was not getting 33s in my practice laps. I was struggling to get consistent low 34s in the Group 4 race. And then at one point I got a 33.3 in the race and I was like, fuck yes. And then half a second later, Sai does a 33.0. And I'm just like, okay, I'll go fuck myself. Pagani took the original pole, displaces T. Smith, SBY in third. Not really looking at other people here. Right, a couple of guys are going to get an extra lap. So yeah, SBY looking pretty good on pace in the Sylvia for a change. Unsafe, not looking too bad either, in 5th position. Hopefully Sean can keep it pointed the right way. Rom's still going to get a lap. Dusty's done. Dusty in 7th. Biggles is going to get a lap, but he's ruined it. Luke's done. I'm still going. Pagani's done as well. So can T. Smith take away provisional? Well, not provisional. Can he take pole away from Pagani? Through the chicane. Oh, Sean's got a penalty. Fuck's sake. T. Smith pole then. Takes it off of Pagani. And Safe improves to 4th. Sneaks ahead of Lee. Rom improves his time but stays 6th. So, quick look, Mustang and Corvette on the front row. Then the 2 Silvias. Ooh, interesting. Blue flag, want another car on the grid. Oh, I didn't think you were into that. I don't know if Lee knows, but I'll quickly shove it in. 11 is terrible. I mean, yeah, 11 is terrible. Appalling. Absolutely horrendous. Yes, the Japanese shitbox is doing good. Tell him vamos. Okay. Hurry up, blue flag. Hurry up, Simone. What does they say in India? Hurry up, bloody fuck. Actually, what they say in India is go get me a gift card. What? What? Streamer's gone crazy. And you want rice with that. Beautiful, Jack. Hey, I educate myself on scam calls. Aaron is the only man to ever fail at installing a game, let alone play it. Ooh. Ooh. Sheesh. So, Aaron, are you going to direct me to any spicy on-track action that leads to controversy? Hey, Blue Flag has joined the room. 12 people watching. Appreciate you all joining us. Aaron needs to put a lanyard on to be allowed around his PlayStation. Ooh. Ooh. Hopefully not. All I heard last week was it's getting spicy, and then you turned it to it, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I was like, oh shit as well. Right, here we go. All-American manufacturer front row, followed by the Japanese. So it's Pearl Harbor into turn 1. Let's fucking go. Although Pagani in that Corvette is going to get a lightning start. It's pretty decent. Holy shit. Into turn 1 they come. Oh, fucking hell, Sean. I think he got a tap. Might have to review that one. There's blue flag already making up positions up to 9th, soon to be 8th. Oh no, he's got out of it. What is going on with the braking? Very strange. So, unsafe, manages to keep his Sylvia pointing in the correct direction. Penalty to Ross for that move. Agreed. 3 wide, it was 1 car too many. Yep. Japanese shitbox on the move. He's going to have to, well, one of them's going to have to be. Unsafe P3, what's going on? Well, he had a good qualifying, didn't he? Dusty Fossil up into 4th. He's benefited. Starting 7th on the grid. Pagani gonna have a look? He's gonna have a look? No? Oh yeah, he's gonna have a look around the outside. Switch. Switch. Nope, not this time, bye. So Dusty 6/10 off the back of that Sylvia. Dusty could be looking at showing GT1 what it's all about. SBY up to 11th. Lucas dropped off. No move from Pagani into turn 1. Unsafe pre-season testing was Nürburgring only. For real? Jesus. We've got a mirror full of fossil at the moment. Gap is halved. I'm so hoping. I think there needs to be rain. To be honest, this is GT1. This is the elite. There should be rain in the GT1 race. Nah, personally, I'm glad that the Green Hell race stayed dry, because you don't want to watch a bunch of guys spinning out for an entire 8-minute lap. Well, a dry 8-minute lap in the rain on dry tyres. Nobody wants to see that. It would be a 16-minute lap and it would just be AIDS. In all seriousness. Pagani with a good exit out of the chicane. Biggles with a mirror full of rum. So that's another battle. Blue flag up to 8th. 1.8 seconds off the back of Rom. No move happening there. Pagani still in second. Dusty dropping off of unsafe a little bit. We'll catch it right back up there in the braking zone. Back we go. Sean up to 9th. Ahead of Oven and Odon. 5.4 seconds off the back. Very tight line there from Pagani. Wants to be careful on that inside. That's where Sly got a 1-second penalty yesterday, which was madness. Absolute madness getting a 1-second penalty from there. Ooh, unsafe. Touching grass. Carl lurking in P4, he is. Carl's. Ooh, hello. This could be an opportunity. Unsafe's covering it off. Dusty can't get it turned as much as he would like. Trying to get some sort of slipstream. My god, if that update had done anything for this slipstream, that would have been great, but it doesn't look like it has. That Sylvia staying well ahead of that Corvette on the run into turn 1. Lee's catching, I think. What's his gap? 9/10. So, if Dusty doesn't get this done soon, could potentially be a 3-way battle for third. 7/10. Beagle still managing to hold Rom at bay. Blue flag seemingly not able to catch them up. Oh, Rom's got a pen. Oh, blue flag's gone very deep. There comes SBY. The toe in the Porsche was crazy work on. Yeah. Although I think some of it was fuel saving as well on the Dittinger. Because at one point me and Si caught Oblivion hand over fist. It was scary. Okay, something has happened to Pagani because that gap has gone to 2.4 seconds. Okay. 34.8 for Pagani, when his last two laps have been 33.4s. He's not going to be too happy with that. I think we can safely say that Lee is pretty much in the mix for this third place. Plenty of laps left to go. Rom has served his penalty, giving Biggles a little bit of breathing room. Blue flag is still ahead of Sean. Unwin's starting to reel himself in. Odon's had mare. Fucking hell, what are these lap times? Team Dynaco has not been doing work this season. Jesus Christ, 32.9, okay. A 32 has been achieved. Low, it is T. Smith. Shocker. Oh, Odon got reset from the chicane back to the beginning of the straight. Ooh, okay. Oh, Pagani. Where are you going, sir? Alright, so 4-car battle for second then, instead of a 3-car battle for third. T. Smith is probably smiling ear to ear at this. That gap 3.3 seconds. Ooh, unsafe, very close to the back of Pagani's Corvette. Gotta admit, that Silvia is looking good round here. 33.5 for unsafe, 33.6 for Dusty, and a 33.7 for Lee. Good stuff, good stuff. Surprised at how well Dusty is doing. Nah, he always shows out for GT1, in fairness. He's always, yeah, whenever he covers, he always makes a good showing of it. But yeah, as mentioned previous, I think he was a big beneficiary of the... Oops. You're going to go wide again. I think he was a big beneficiary of Sean's spin, and I think maybe other cars being caught up with that. Oh, this is a chance now. Unsafe's having to go defensive. Can Dusty hang it round the outside? He's up alongside, he's edging ahead. Needs to stay alongside that Silvia, and then he'll get the track will come to him. Unsafe is going to have to let it go. Through goes Dusty Fossil. Now Lee Colt looking to try and get involved. Dusty's having to... Oh no! No! Dusty! And he's just thrown it all the way. Well, there we go. Lee was going right into the back of that Corvette. It's getting a bit spicy, isn't it? Not sure if Dusty was aware that he wasn't clear there. Just touching a bit of Lee's front corner. Lee's got a good exit there. This could be Lee's shot to get Dusty. Down he goes. Stops Dusty from turning in when he wants to turn in. Poor Dusty, from challenging for third to down to fifth. Exciting racing then. Enjoyed that. One in sixth, blue flag seventh. It's got, oh my lord, it's got Sean all over the back of him right now. Oh, Sean having a look. Sticking the nose in. Beagles dropped down to ninth. 37 on lap 7, so Beagles has had dramas. Oven with a 46, so he's not had a great time. Luke not far off the back of him. Odon just circulating. I think he'll take the Porsche grid, the pole position. Let's go back to SPY and blue flag. He's like trying to cover off that inside, the apex of the turn. Sean's on him now. Biggles is coming as well. Sean's going to hang it around the outside, try and stay alongside. No, he doesn't. He has to tuck back in. Odon's left the room. I guess he's not staying for Porsches then. Oh, his PlayStation's cut out. I'm joining back. That's unlucky, that, because now you're going to start from the back in the Porsche race instead of starting on pole. Your PlayStation, I think, needs a breath of compressed air through it or something. Dusty dropping off the battle for third. We having a look. Needs to try and get good traction out of the chicane. Now can he set something up on unsafe going into turn 1? Meanwhile, Pagani catching that gap back up. Way ahead of your FIBA. I mean, it's not that T. Smith is going slow either. 33.6, 33.6. He's had 2:34 laps though, which is a bit unlike him. But Pagani with 33s consistent. The last 3 laps have been horrendously consistent. 33.4, 33.4, 33.4. And still setting personal best sectors. 9/10 the gap. 1 second. Pagani might want to have a little go here before this race is done. Ooh, Lee with the penalty. Hello. He's going to serve that this time by as well. Is Dusty going to get him? I think Dusty will get him before the chicane. He will. He will. Lee's going to have going very defensive. Drifting to the centre of the track. Dusty's going to go around the outside. He might not have made that. Oh, he's very wide. No, he's got away with it. He's got. Oh, Lee's gone through again. So that release is unsafe. What's happened to blue flag? Why is blue flag back there? Oh dear. GT2 champion not having the best of times in this one. Although, well, he's a late addition. don't know if he did any practice laps on the new physics in the Group 4 cars. 7 tenths, T. Smith to Pagani. T. Smith with a high 33. Pagani with another 33.4. Jesus. Just needs to send it, I think. Give it a big old send. Oh shit, he did. He did. He fucking has. He's gonna be right there. Nice tight apex. Into the slipstream. What a little slipstream there is. Final lap, 32.9, new fastest lap for Paguna. It's on like Donkey Kong, bitches. Let's go. Oh. Gets very close under braking. I'm just going to quickly check on the rest and then we'll go back to that. And everybody else is kind of split up, so we'll watch this. Oh, not the best corner for Pagani there. I think the chance is gone unless he can get a stupendous chicane again. Tyre squealing. Oh no! Fucking LT Smith into the gravel. Pagani also catches the tyres. It's done. Barring an error. He's done well to get himself back to that position to be right behind T. Smith to challenge, but pushing very hard, the pair of them. Right, there we go. T. Smith will take the win in the Group 4s. Pagani second, unsafe. Solid job in the Silvia to come home third. Lee Cole fourth. Good showing from Dusty to be fifth. Rom not far off the back in sixth. Words. Sean recovers to 7th. Blue flag. It looks like he will stay ahead of Biggles at the line. And then Oven drops into the 33s on the last lap. And Luke not too far off of Oven in 11th. £17 points is the gap, so Pagani needs to finish 6 positions ahead of Tom. Holy shit. Alright, so confirmation of your results. T. Smith from Pagani from unsafe is your podium. Pagani stealing the fastest lap away in the closing stages of the race. Lee Cole 4th, Dusty 5th, Rom in 6th, SBY recovering after a spin in 7th. Late entrant Blue Flag in 8th. Biggles 9th, Oven 10th, Luke 11th, and Odon not classified for his PlayStation, doing PlayStation-y things. The stream is sponsored by the cider that I currently have in my hand. No, that's not the car you had last night, Blue Flag, because if you did have that car last night, I was going to be the fucking champion. Holy shit. That did not look like you were having fun with that one. Ah yes, we need to spotlight this. Unsafe has gone with the Lufthansa Porsche. Very, very nice, that. Very sleek. Celebrating 100 years of Lufthansa Airways. Mistakes have been made. Well, you're in it now, Si. You're going to have to do the fucking... the Porsche race. Unlucky. Yes. We like that. We like that a lot. Very nice, unsafe. Very nice. Oh, Luke's off track. Oh! Mistakes have been made. Be careful with that curve, Dusty. Nobby will tell you. Oh, we've got a wild fucking Graham joining. Hello. Poor Graham, coming in on a physics change to do the green hell. And he's left. Can't say I blame him. Does he know? Probably not. Lee put a notice out about making sure everyone updated their things. their game, so he might have seen it. And I'm really hoping for rain. I don't think there'll be any. Nothing in the surrounding areas. So, certainly not for the start of the race. And looking from Unsafe's car, the skies are pretty bright. Jesus Christ. I think Unsafe is more sliding than actually turning through these corners, from what I'm hearing. Still, Unsafe says he likes the physics update, so I'm expecting good things from him in this race. He already had a good showing in the Group 4s, so I expect the same. Oh, Graham has joined and left again. Everybody out doing practice is pointing the correct direction. Pagani's chilling. Where is Pagani chilling? Ah, turn 1. Turn 2. Well, this is fun. What do you mean? Pagani, I still expect a podium. Yeah. It's not out of the realms of possibility. All depends on how traffic is in front. I mean, traffic yesterday was... that first lap was spicy. My God. There were cars everywhere. Graham has joined the room again. Oh. Oh well, Unsafe's got a full lap on the new physics. Along with SBI. SBI. Is Graham starting on pole? Might as well let him. Why the fuck not, eh? Why the fuck not? About 16 times. Holy shit. That's a lot. I wonder if till this point SBY has actually noticed that I put a decal saying anus on the back of his car. I wonder if he clocked it by now. I mean, that first lap for quite a few people especially was just incredible. Like at one point, Cy and I went through Stufa's ghosted car and we shat ourselves because it was unsighted, and he's pointing sideways across the track. Oh, what the fuck was it? Lee is still doing laps, he's not forming the grid, so I think we're still waiting. How's Pagani's backwards lap going? It's going. I mean, he should be actually well used to it because he did some of the daily races on the reverse layout, so he probably knows better how to do the backwards layout than anyone in this lobby. Coming up to Carousel. Who's coming down the track? Luke. Oh, looks like we're going to get going. Looks like it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. 13 drivers. Appreciate everyone who's jumped in. Extra. Graham. Dusty. Someone else. Right, so it's Luke on pole from Oven, from Biggles, from Blue Flag. GT2 champion from SBY, Rom. Then Dusty, Lee, Unsafe, Pagani, T. Smith, Odon because of his disconnect, and Graham because of his late joining. And it's go, go, go! Down to T1 they come. Is anyone going to break late? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, I think he's... Oh, dear. What is the camera angle? Give me a better camera angle. There's so much going on. Oh, my lord. I think Oven did sort of straighten Luke out in the second half of that incident. Oh, SBY's gone deep. Rob's been hit. Oh my Christ almighty, it's chaos. Pagani trying to take avoiding action. Not even more corner. Yeah, as soon as I said, yeah, who's going to get hit? And someone gets hit. Biggles to the lead. Well, Luke has managed to weather it quite well. He's still in second. Pagani having a look at Unsafe. Had to check I wasn't watching last night's stream. Yeah. Oh, T. Smith up on Unsafe. Someone is very far behind. Oh, that's wrong. 11 seconds already, holy shit. through the chicane. Quicker chicane this time. Luke's dropped back a fair bit. The fast boys are trying to get through. These cars are wiggling something chronic. T. Smith onto the grass. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think Odon and Fossil had a collection. Have to have a look. Oh, blue flag dropped back as well. Graham up to 10th. Poor Gray. Oh, Luke! Ooh, Jesus. Oh, these close camera angles are doing nothing for this. So, Biggles to the lead, SBY. Oh God, what are these close cameras? Just zoom out, damn it! Show me more of the action. So SBY giving chase on Biggles. This corner is where we had a few issues yesterday. T-Smith got detonated. Pseudo-detonated, shall we say. Pagani up. Pagani's up the inside. Needs to get a better camera angle. He's ahead. He's ahead. T-Smith got out of it, I think, a bit more. Pagani up into 5th. Closing right on the back of Lee. Zooming in like it's Colonox. Oh, Biggles! No! Oh, no, 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 no! Oh my Christ in heaven. I didn't think the car ghosting was on. Holy shit. So it's the Milwaukee Porsche to the lead. Oven behind him, Lee in 3rd with a hard charging Pagani. Oh my God. Pagani's all over the shop. He's pushing the guy pretty much. Lee covers off the inside a little bit. Oh no, there goes Lee! Lee, oh no! Almost catches it, almost drifts it in style. But he's gone. Pagani up to 3rd. Odon's left. He'll be in the chat shortly telling me why. So, 1 second between Oven and Pagani. His PlayStation is fucked. Gutted for Lee, yeah. Very unlucky. Almost saves it. In fairness though, 6th. He hasn't dropped too far back. Luke on the back of blue flag. Keeping it in contention. Clean it then, you dirty sod. 2.5 between Pagani and T. Smith. Really trying to make moves everywhere. Oh my lord. Oh my god, catch it. He's on the lights. I think Owen could have been a bit more wary. About where Pagani was. Pagani with all kinds of speed and making moves everywhere. SBY 3.9, 4-second lead. Pagani doing Morse code, yes. Believe he is tapping out, get the fuck out my way. Still is. Still is. Ooh. Round goes Oven. Luke's got by blue flag. Oh, okay. That's a legit move on track, well done. GT2 champion is washed. Another yellow flag. Ah! Oh my Christ, it's chaos. We don't need rain. We don't need rain from all this. Must be why with an almost 6-second gap, although Pagani's behind him, so expect that gap to come down rapid. This is GT1, right? Yes, it is, Bolts. This is GT1. T. Smith up to third. 1.8 seconds off the back of Pagani now. And so keeping in touch. T. Smith a little squirrely coming out of the mini carousel. Kick up the dirt. As they start to approach the Duttinger. There we go. And Safe should get some decent slipstream there. Let's have a look at the closure rate from on board. Yeah, so it's not as quick as what me and Si did on Oblivion yesterday. And as I say, I think that's because Oblivion might have been saving some fuel. This is the one part of the track I didn't spin on last night. I'd be impressed if you did spin on it. If anyone could find a way, Mikey, I'm sure it would be you. I don't mean that in a shitty way either, it's just... if anyone's going to find a way to spin on a straight. Gap down to 4.1 seconds between Sean and Pagani. Through the awful turn 2. I hate that turn 2. Oh, you can't, mate, I have confidence that you will find a way, so I believe in your ability. Am I right? And Safe was got by T. Smith. Quick check on fuel. Pagani is slurping that shit. The other three in the top 4 are pretty similar, as is Lee Cole. Blue flag with a little less. Ron with a bit less again. Other than that 3/4 mark. He's doing the 2 stuff again. Well, yeah, given the pace he was going. Very probably. Looks pretty good on fuel. Biggles is good on fuel. As is Graham. Jesus Christ, 2.6 seconds already. The gap. Onto the ring they go. 100% that's why he's getting a move up here. Thing is, either strategy can work. You know, if you've got the pace, a 2-stop will work. You know. If you don't have the pace and you can save the fuel, then a 1-stop will also work. But the key with the 1-stop is that by lap 3, potentially definitely lap 4, potentially lap 3, the tyres will start to feel a little shitty, as I found out yesterday. 1.6 seconds the gap. Unsafe. A little bit of a gap to T. Smith. And then the camera will find Lee. There he is. There he goes. Another 5 seconds back to blue flag and rump. Covenant, Dusty, Luke Graham Biggles. Graham's got by Biggles. Biggles has had a drama. Biggles has dropped right off the back again. These fucking close-up camera angles, man, at this track. Jesus. They ain't dicking around. Oh, fucking hell, Sean. Oh! Sean's pushing. He's trying to keep that gap going, but he's lost a fair bit of time there. So I'm going to say it again, this game needs drone cam. Flying a drone cam around Nordschleife, watching this would be fucking brilliant. Oh, unsafe, a little wide there. We compromise the exit. T. Smith's coming. Oh. Tidy it up, unsafe. See, that's not a bad camera. Nice and elevated. See what's going on. That's just one more thing for me to crack. Well, you wouldn't be flying it, would you? Unless you wanted to do comms, Mikey. You gonna do comms, Mikey? Do some comms? Huh? Hmm? Do some comms? Comms? Do some comms? Doesn't matter, because Gran Turismo just won't give us nice things like that. They won't even give us a nice game with decent physics. Unsafe, still covering off T. Smith. Oh, Evan and Fossil. Fossil straight on through. I've done comms just not for a while. I'm shit at it. You know, I spoke with Zom the other day because Zom was saying he was taking some time off of the racing. I was like, jumping on comms, Zom. He was not for it. Not at all. So Dusty making moves up to 7th. Rom has dropped way back. Just having a look. 9th place. Kicking up some grass. Graham and Luke not far off the back of Rom, to be fair. Wheels drop back a further couple of seconds off the back of them. The guy still hasn't caught SBY fully. Unsafe. Still ahead of T. Smith. Go on board with Pagani and watch SBY. Oh, SBY's. Oh. I mean, good, fair play, good save for catching it, Sean. But yeah, that was an opportunity that Pagani was not going to. Oh, Unsafe's gone. Unsafe's lost it. How about that for timing? Oh no, and he didn't. No, he didn't ghost. He's gone right into him. Where's Dusty? There's Dusty. Dusty's gonna catch them. Oh, Lee. Lee can't catch him. Fucking break. Oh my lord. Why did Unsafe not ghost? Everybody else ghosted. Oh. I mean, either way, Lee is up to 4th, but he would have been a whole lot further in 4th had he not got into unsafe. Pagani pits. Unsafe is in the slip. Dusty is barely in the slip. Oh no, now he's getting it. Oh, Dusty catches right up there. End of lap 2. Yeah, it's a bit early. I thought he'd go to lap 3, to be honest. He's going to come out. I'm not sure he's going to slot where he's going to want to slot in, to be fair. Or is he? Where is he? Where is Pagani? Oh god, oh, he's coming out into traffic. And it's battle traffic as Blue Flag and Oven going at it. So, T. Smith comfortably 2nd at the moment, SBY comfortably 1st. Tyres are squealing. Setting purple sectors, SBY with the fastest lap at the moment. He's not clearing them before the North Life and Blue time all over. Yeah. But you see the lap times. Like, what do SBY do? An 8:27. What's a GT1 guy doing 8:27? My best lap, and my best lap was horrible last night, was an 8:24. So this update has significantly nerfed the Porsche. Pagani getting into the back of Oven there, so he's on them at the start of the ring. There's history here from previously in this race. Empty tank lap, yeah. Oh, Blue Flag. I know Pagani's pushing, but I also think Oven needs to be wary of how he's placing his car. Like that. There's Ron. I'm 2 seconds off of that, off this battle, this group. There's Ron. Luke Biggles. Everyone showing his appreciation for that lap 1. Yeah. Yeah, but also there are many moves that are a little bit sus. A little bit a case of swiping your opponent, maybe. But, there you go. This one could be interesting. Actually, I'm thinking he's going to be on a 2-stop. Looking at that fuel. Unsafe and Lee on 1 stop. Unsafe. A little wide. Nope, and into the barrier. Dusty got out of it to make sure there wasn't a collection between the two of them. Can't be doing that, Dusty. If you're on the two-stop, you need to get past these boys. Lee in third. Went the wrong way. Pagani has somehow gotten by Oven. Rom as well. So Oven dropping right back. Rom's gone through. Pagani went through. Pagani's got past Blue Flag. Can't imagine Blue Flag would have made that too difficult. Blue Flag does a different strategy from last night. He did the two-stop last night. Oven saying ha 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 to Pagani, so maybe something occurred that maybe I need to review. Maybe. Ooh, no, you don't want to be up there, Blue Flag. So, 1.7 off of Blue Flag. Pagani 6 seconds off of Dusty. Unsafe has got by Lee. I'm going to assume that is more Lee making a mistake than anything else, because he had a bit of a gap on Unsafe. After Unsafe and Dusty were having a bit of a battle. Let's just creep around the top part here. Back on here was watching soccer ball. Well, screw you, Derek. The soccer ball's shit. Hello. Get between SBY and T Smith's come down. Motherwell Freiburg. What? Rangers versus some Czech mob. See what you did there. Very funny. Little wiggle from Unsafe. Lee dropping into the clutches of Dusty. There you can see Pagani catching up. What's the gap there? 2.3. On board with the Dusty one. 3 temps, 2 temps. He's going to get Lee on this straight. There he goes. Lee dips back in. Hi Lee. Is Lee going to try and have a bite back at him? Nossa. Right, anyone dipping in? Dusty is. We're only 1.3 seconds off of Lee now. Blue flag. Oh. Blue flag continuing on. So Sai trying the one stop, it looks like this time by. Might as well. Give both strats a little bit of a workout. Although you're not going to get proper data on that because of the physics update. It's fucked everything up. SBY 8 seconds his lead. And with significantly less fuel than T. Smith. T. Smith setting purple sectors and has taken the fastest lap away from SBY by a fair old margin actually. So T. Smith on the move. Pagani now 5 tenths, 4 tenths off the back of Lee. Setting purple sectors himself. Question is, does he get hung? Does he get caught behind Lee for too long through the chicane? Ooh. Onto the North Schleifen they come. Having a look, having a look. Up the inside. There he goes. Right, next target. 2.8 seconds down the road, unsafe. I've seen unsafe with some wiggles. And those tyres are not going to be helping him either. Lee played along well there. Yeah. I think Lee realises that Pagani's probably not his race, and there's a disconnect in strategies. Pagani with much better, fresher tyres. Jesus Christ, gap already down 1.3 seconds. Go further back. Blue flag dropping off a little bit more it seems. 10 seconds between him and Lee now. Still 6th position in GT1, going well. Rom 7th. Graham in 8th. I think Graham's having a good old go of it. Dusty comes out into 9th. He's what, 12.7 seconds behind Graham. And then Luke not far off the back of Dusty, although Luke still needs to pit. Ooh my lord. So it'll be a one stop for Luke. And then Biggles, oh my lord, 30, wow, Biggles. What are these lap times? 9 minutes. So Biggles is not having a good old time. SB1 extends his lead by a couple of seconds on T. Smith. Pagani has got by unsafe. Happened so fucking quick. It happened while we were just checking in on other racers. Some gossip. Graham just bought the car, tried to enter in the road version. In the road version? Nice. It's a shame he didn't mention it earlier, because I had a spare martini livery he could have used for tonight, instead of using the generic Porsche one. It's looking a bit foggy, but going on board, it's blue sky, not a couple of clouds, but ain't no sign of rain there. Rain would definitely liven this up a bit. Unsafe with personal best sector, so unsafe not going slow. .2 seconds back to Lee. Lee dropped off a little bit here. after having torpedoed into unsafe. Blue flag and Rom still together. Much better through the carousel. Blue flag, very good. Ooh, Rom. Tidies it up. Yeah, that'll drop him back from blue flag. Dusty is 6.5 seconds behind Graham. Nice and tidy through and coming out of carousel. Ooh, Luke! Well saved. But yeah, I think his tyres are probably feeling pretty damn second hand right about now. Into carousel, stays in the groove, pops out of it a little early, but still going. Luke's troubles, I think, have enabled Biggles to catch up a little bit. Not the best carousel for Biggles. SBY extends his gap a little bit more. Brown trousers, yeah. No shit. Get it? Brown trousers, no shit. No, sorry. So, downs the dotting as they come. SBY running it pretty close on the fuel. Jesus Christ, 1.2 seconds purple. Holy. It's a shame he's going to have to pit. It would have been interesting to see what that lap would have been. So, dives into the pits. 1% of fuel in the tank. T. Smith very ragged. He dives into the pits as well. Won't have to put in, well, will fill up the tank quicker than Sean will. So we'll gain a little bit in the pit stop. Meanwhile, here comes Pagani. To the lead. SBY fills up and starts to come out of the pits. Unsafe is in, Lee is in, blue flag is in. There is a lot of difference in fuel loads here. Rom is in. So, SBY in second. T. Smith 11 seconds behind Sean. So, not catching too much, but a little bit. Hello. This will be interesting. Dusty pitted earlier, so he's going to have nice hot tyres. Lee's just come out of the pits ahead of him. That'll be Lee through to the end. Dusty will have to pit for his second stop. But since Lee will be managing tyres and fuel, Dusty can have a little bit of fun. Let's see, Graham pitted as well. Luke and Biggles pit as well. Bloody driving like an absolute madman today. Back to ourselves. Yeah, I'll keep it on Lee and Dusty at the moment. Was it lap 2 that Unsafe and Lee had that thing not coming together? Damn it, can't remember. Or was it the last one? Who knows? Anyway, on board with Dusty. Might have a little go there, but he might have a little send, but he didn't. Oh no. Oh no. Dusty doing the decent thing and keeping out of the way for Sion coming through. Rom off track by himself. Come on. Hey, fuck you, man. Oh, it was lap 2. I'll double check that one. Well, I mean, he was going all right till that point. Ooh, Sean. Well, this could get very interesting for the end of this race. We saw from Sean's in lap that he's got pretty solid fucking pace, so he can manage T. Smith, I reckon. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of a gap Garni can eke out before he has to stop again, and how much fuel he'll have to put in, because he's getting low. He's got the fastest lap. 21.2 is just crazy talk. Yeah, he will have a long stop, but I mean, a 21.2, Jesus, compared to a 27. Now we know Sean could potentially do a 26, but that is a whole load of time difference. I mean, Pagani's going to have to be in this lap. looking at that fuel. So 21.7, 21.8 gap. We shall keep the camera on Sean. T-Smith in the background there. Game graphics struggling to render him. There we go. Pagani yet to stop. He's at his box. Sean onto the start finish straight. Fuel going into Pagani's car. Still going in. Where's T-Smith? T-Smith is starting to come across the grid. Pagani's going to fill it up. He's going to want to use all of it. There's SBY. So 22 seconds. 23. So Pagani heading into Dunlop curve. SBY at the what? The RTL curve, the Warsteiner curve. Dusty Fossil pits. So let's see, 22.9 to Sean, 10.8 to T Smith. Hammer down. Holy lag. It's probably Lee's PlayStation about to corrupt itself into oblivion. Yeah, remember we had this last week, didn't we? Lee's PlayStation nerfed itself and he couldn't even host the second race. So hopefully it keeps going. We've only got 3 laps left. Holy shit. Biggles being a minute 42 behind Dusty on track is wild. Absolutely wild. One's had more dramas and intense. No. Wait, who's Graham getting blue flagged by? Is that Dusty? It is Dusty. So Graham's been lapped. I'm stunned. I didn't think anyone was going to get lapped at the ring. Holy shit. Maybe he went for a piss on his pit stop. So, let's see. Pagani eking the gap down a little bit. Yeah, I swear they were all together at one point. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. There you see Rom in 10th, blue flag in 6th. The blue flag's there, Dusty's there. There's Graham battling him. Yeah, something don't seem right, does it? That just, there's no way that there's been... Not with those lap times. There's no way that there's been... lappings. I mean, Graham's not yielding this, as if he's blue flagged. For real. He's fighting. So I think when you said the lobby starting to act up for you, but I think you've cursed it. But instead of a lag disconnect, he's just thrown the standings all over the place. Ooh. Oh my Christ. Dusty gets it done. Holy oh no! Oh shit! Don't you fucking nah, but you're the one who fucking called it. And I quote, "Is the lobby starting to act up?" Question mark. They start lagging hard. And then ever since then, it's just been random weirdness. Ooh, what's safe? Oh. I need to stop randomly switching to people who are having accidents. Holy. 7.2 seconds to T. Smith. Pagani dropped that one a little bit. Still 23.9 to Sean. Sean is not fucking around. Through mini carousel comes Pagani. Just heard the engine of T. Smith going through there. Nobody catching Sean? Nah, I don't think they will. As I say, Sean had pace in the car himself. But second is all to play through. You see there's T. Smith just ahead, up the hill. Spinneroo. Rom with all kinds of wiggles behind blue flag. The newly crowned GT2 champion having a pretty decent run out in GT1 again. Also wrong there. I don't know, because of this whole thing with the standings. Would Ron be battling that hard if he was lapped? That's just... Like, he's not going to get back on the lead lap from overtaking blue flag. So it's just... I don't know, it's fucking weird. Hopefully someone from the lobby will be able to sort of come into the stream and clear that up. With what the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ, Graham and Dusty coming through at a pretty decent rate of knots. Because like, you look at this whole Dusty Fossil ahead of Luke, that gap, 1 minute and 20, that went up significantly. It fixed. Oh yeah. Dusty on Graham, there we go. So, yeah, now Rom is showing us... What the fuck is... What was that? So Rom, on blue flag, it was legit. Rom having a recovery, it seems. Checking on Pagani, 4 seconds off the back of T. Smith. 21 off the back of Sean. I do believe that Sean will have this one wrapped up. Now, last time we said that was last week, when Sean had a race wrapped up. It was going so fucking quick that he fucked it. So, Sean needs to just manage the gap. You don't need to be setting 8-minute 20 lap times. You don't need to, Sean. Alright? You just need to manage your fucking gap. Fastest lap while on one stop. Yeah, although Pagani's a second purple just in that sector there. Right, so now that the lobby seems to have settled the fuck down, we'll go through the actual positions of everybody. Oh, and Safe going purple as well. Okay, fair enough. So SBY leads from T. Smith at this point. Pagani chasing T. Smith down in third, Unsafe in fourth. Lee is fifth, all by himself. 13 seconds to the front of him, 13 seconds to the rear of him. He is destined for fifth, I think. Rom in sixth, battling the blue flag. Got past the blue flag not long ago. Then Dusty Fossil has found his way back ahead of Graham and has drawn out a 2.9 second gap. So maybe Graham with a little mistake. And then in 10th, rounding out the top 10, is Luke, who is 15 seconds ahead of Biggles, and Biggles is 3.5 minutes off the leader. So there we go. That is the rundown as it currently stands. I see Pagani getting ever closer to T. Smith. If Unsafe didn't lose 20 seconds in lap 2, he was right up there with T. Yeah, and as you saw, well, you just saw Pagani go purple again. Unsafe set a purple sector previous, so pace in Unsafe's car as well. Still decent run out. Fourth, if he can hold on to it. He's got plenty of gap to Lee. And while no longer purple, he is setting personal best sectors for himself. Assuming the physics updates have had a massive effect. Yeah, they have. Quite a lot of people saying it's fucked the Porsche. Yeah. Pagani very critical of it, which is fair. He's well placed to comment, since he ran last night's race, so he knows what the car was like last night, he knows what the car is like tonight, and he is not impressed with what Gran Turismo have done. Still, extracting some crazy fucking pace out of that fucking car. Like, how often do you see a guy chase down T. Smith like this? Now, yes, T. Smith is on the one-stop strategy, but still, it's T. Smith no slouch, even with worn tyres. 6/10 the gap. So with what, a lap and a quarter to go, I think Pagani will be able to find a way past at some point. In fact, all he really needs to do is wait for the Duttinger and just breeze on through with a bit of slipstream, and then pull away from T. Smith for the rest of the lap, the final lap. Go on board. There we go. In the slip. Through he goes to T. Smith, who will jump into the slipstream. Gives Pagani a push. Maybe T. Smith realises that he's not going to be able to battle with Pagani the way he caught him up. Pagani to second, 17 seconds off the back of Sean. So that's Sean's to lose. So still going strong. Rom has dropped blue flag and is catching Lee Cole. So Rom's story tonight is not yet over, I do believe. Pretty much the same tyre wear as Lee with a little bit more fuel. Rom catching. Yeah, mate. Lap 1, Derek, was... Have you gone back and watched it? Like, have you actually gone back and watched lap 1 from various perspectives? Nobby spearing off wide and rejoining the track and almost taking out Sai, and Stufa being, pointed the wrong way on track and end up ghosting, and yeah, lap 1's worth watching, Derek, if you haven't watched it. Oh yeah, turn 2. I did notice you were involved in that. I stayed out of it. I purposefully sort of hung back because I thought that first lap was just going to be horrendous. Where did I end up at the end of lap 1? Was it P5? I don't know. Did Unsafe go through lap 1 at the end of stream yesterday, Peter? Because if he didn't, I can always queue it up quickly at the end. I've only got 2 things to look at in this race. Just missed the knobby one. Oh, I think it's Arenberg. The knobby runs wide, and I think he gooses it on the grass. He just spears towards the track and across the track. No, he didn't specifically. We watched your get together with Pagani from lap 7. Oh right, okay. Yeah. Oh, you see, that's the curve that Nobby went off on, where Ron went on the curb, that outside curve. Ooh, Ron. Rom's pushing. Ron wants 5th. Wait, what's happened here? Why is... They're giving me more stuff to look at. Unsafe had spun by himself, I'm guessing. Oh, shit. And now he's just driving off the track. Yeah, Unsafe spun. We caught a little bit of that, but Pagani behind T. Smith by 7 seconds. Surely Pagani wouldn't have been pushing to catch Sean. Not that kind of a gap. So I wonder what's happened to Pagani there. We'll have to check that. Oh, I'm very curious. He was clear through. Clear through for 2nd place. 7.1 seconds. He's not really going to have too much of a tyre advantage now on T. Smith to catch back up. Just focusing on the Rom Lee battle. I thought the Pagani stuff was done. He's still fending him off. Deflag by himself. Dusty by himself. Graham definitely by himself. As is Luke, a minute in front and a minute behind. Biggles, poor old Biggles, man. These lap times for Biggles. I'd love to hear from Biggles as what's going on there. T. Smith running a little wide. Pagani 5.1 seconds behind. Minute 19 lap. Fucking hell, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. .8. To mini carousel they come. Don't think Pagani's going to get that one done. Rom's dropped off of Lee a little bit more. Down the straight. T-Smith's going to have a horrendous final few corners, but Sean's going to win it from a season of misfortunes, I'd have to say, for Sean. Bad car choice in the Sylvia, I think. He wins the final race of the season, pretty emphatically actually. T-Smith will indeed finish second, ahead of Pagani in third. Unsafe will be fourth. He's trying to break the slip. Let's go on board with Rom till the end of this lap. I don't know, Lee. I think you've made your moves, mate. Rom's got a shout for a steward report here. Too many moves. Oh no, is Lee gonna lose it? Oh, oh Rom's going for it. Holy shitballs! And he gets it stopped. Oh my Christ in heaven. I did not think that was going to happen. Rom steals fifth at the end. How did he get that car stopped? Dusty Fossil not far off the back of Blue Flag. He's just cruising. Cruising on through. So, new GT2 champion Blue Flag is pulling up. He's done with this shit. No, car's got plenty of fuel. He's got loads. Blue Flag does some celebratory donuts. But gets going again before Graham can take the spot from him. So, Graham in ninth. And then it's quite a long way back for Luke. And then even further back for Biggles. Pickles going through carousel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at the brake input. Smooth. Nope. Luke and Biggles aren't even going to get to finish. Oh, so there we go. Your final unofficial results of the evening are SBY wins from T. Smith and Pagani. That's your podium. Unsafe finishes fourth. Rom stealing away fifth from Lee at the death there in a fantastic little last gasp move. Very nice, very nice. Dusty in seventh, although whether that was legit or not, because Blue Flag decided to do donuts, is questionable. So Dusty classified ahead of... Oh, Unsafe saying the update is a little awkward. I thought you said you liked it, Unsafe, in the Discord. I'm guessing after doing that amount of laps around the Nordschleife, it kind of makes you reevaluate. 820s in practice, 828 in the race. Yeah, it is killed off the Porsche compared to what it was. Graham in 9th. Tasty, tasty. Oh, oven disconnected. Oven left. Luke in 10th, Biggles 11th, Oven classified DNF in 12th, and Odon's PlayStation nuked itself. So he's classified 13th. Right, I did say that. Thank you, Lee, for hosting. So we'll have a little look-see at a couple of things. Now to major. Replay, replay. Right, so... Sorry, Unsafe, it does involve you. Can we just give me some mad fucking respect for how I fucking nailed that timestamp? Holy shit. Right. Oh, have a look. Unsafe, mini carousel. Ooh, bad exit. Onto the grass. And then... I am genuinely shocked that... Calm your tits. That was the best fucking incident search I've ever done. Thank you very much. I will take my props, you son of a bitch. Kind of surprised Lee doesn't try and go further out to the outside of the track. Then maybe he didn't... I mean... Yeah, I guess Unsafe is going backwards when he first clocks him, and then... Bad form game, bad form, should have ghosted. And Dusty comes out of the corner and sees two cars. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Right, so... lap 3. Pagani and I believe Oven were... Oh, I did very badly there with that one. Jesus Christ. Oh, three wide. Mum gets a penalty. Oh, blue flag, very wiggly. Oh, fucking hell, what a save. Jesus. Oh. Christ. Of course, this is when Pagani's got extremely fresh tyres. Oh. One goes off. Blue flag defending for all his life. Oh. Okay. That'll be the ha-ha. One goes through, and then last lap. What happens to Pagani? Oh, no, gone too far. Got squeezed off one too many. What happened to you? What? how did you lose second? Thinned it on the... Oh, no. Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh dear. And there goes Tom. Ah dear. That's the same spot I spun on mine last lap. Oh look, there it is. There it is. Since you mentioned it, unsafe, I wasn't actually going to look at it because I caught a little bit of it in the stream. Oh, you've just driven off the track there. Unsafe. I guess you wanted some excitement, didn't you? Alright, well, there we go. That is your GT1 season done. That is season 34 done. If anyone wants to watch the first lap of yesterday from my perspective, I'll quickly add it on. You can see all the chaos and happening. Was ist denn das für ein Porsche? So at this point I'm thinking there's a lot of cars that are going to be going into a very tight turn 1 and turn 2. We'll just kind of chill out, see what goes on, and then like some people will going off very wide. And yeah, you see Derek gets shuffled backwards and all of that. First lap lighting height was mental. Yeah, so many cars going in so many different directions, it was crazy. Oh yeah, you'll see, you'll see T. Smith get detonated as well at one point. Watch it for 940 for contacts. Hang on, and we'll quickly have a look. So that man goes very deep. Oh yeah, you get a little okay, 2 touches from Matman into the side of SP, into the side of Glyn. Yeah. Matman. Naughty naughty. I think Si and I were watching this group in front of us and we were just like, we don't want to get involved in this. We want to let it settle. Then I don't think there was any other issues until a little bit further on. We'll call it Nobby's Corner because I've forgotten the name of it already. Arenberg. Oh yeah, look at T. Smith and SP going round, trying to go around Nobby. Oh yeah, Pagani going airborne. I don't know if anyone caught that, if anyone saw that on stream. Nobby's compromised somehow and Whee! The car control to not make an accident there is just insane. And then SP forgets to brake, hits into T. Smith, spins out, collects Pagani. There goes Nobby. It's like bodies everywhere, you know. From Blue Flag's perspective, almost gets collected. I got hit from behind. Okay. So someone into the back of Man. And then Sly having issues, and then giving me a little bit of a check. Schlag. Absolute schlag. And then where was it? And then somewhere Stuffer's dramas. Yeah, so it's coming through here. Stuffer has dramas, and you think that this is my racing view, and I'm looking at all the cars in front of me, and I'm like, okay, cool, we'll keep an eye on things. And then all of a sudden, oh, there's a car, holy shit, oh, there's another car, holy shit. You know, that compromises me. T. Smith comes on through, T. Smith gets on the curb, T. Smith washes out into Mikey, into Glyn. You know, we'll watch that because like, it's just bodies everywhere. T. Smith gets a lucky bounce to put him back onto the track, and I think those were the main lap 1 scenarios for GT2 last night. It was chaos. So, to your question, Fever, if you are still here, by the end of the lap, I'm not 5th, I'm 4th, and Blue Flag is 3rd. So yeah, we start the second lap and sizing on the podium. But yeah, also to that point, the closure rate on Oblivion, he's now saving fuel. He must be, because no GT1 guy was overtaking someone that quick that we saw tonight. So I think Oblivion was saving fuel on the straight. Yeah, the Blue Flag has more bloody wiggles, which means I can't get past him again. So yeah, that was that was lap 1 GT2. Cars everywhere, bodies everywhere. No one was spared. Oh yeah, I think I gave Blue Flag a bit of a push there. So there we go, done and dusted for GT34. Blue Flag is your GT2 champion. I do believe T. Smith is the confirmed GT1 champion. Shock. Next season is Hypercars, which I read somewhere that apparently the physics update has made the Hypercars nicer to drive. So read into that what you will. I haven't tried them yet myself, so We shall see. Don't know when the next season is scheduled or planned to get underway. Probably 2-3 weeks from now. So yeah, we'll leave it at that for tonight. Thank you for joining me for the final race of FTRL34. Thank you for doing. No worries. I'm just glad you all enjoy it. And we'll see you next season, I guess. For more shithousery and chaos. So everybody have a good rest of your Thursday night. Have a good weekend when it finally arrives. I'm signing off for season 34. Goodbye.